joy friends, and welcome to my Joyful Creation Studio. My name is Cynthia with Cynthia's Joyful Creations, and I am excited to be here with you and share another book that I have added to my library, and hopefully this video will help you take an inside peek at the book and see if it's something that needs to be added to your library. The last time we were together, I shared with you the new Crochet Stitch Dictionary book that had 440 different types of stitch patterns in it that were for textures, shells, bobbles, lace, cables, chevron, edgings, and granny squares, and more. And today we're going to look at the complete book of crochet stitch designs. It has 500 classic and original patterns, and as you can see from the cover, there are quite a few displayed right here. Again, I keep my books in these really sturdy, cute sleeves. I got these from the dollar store, and I have no affiliation to the dollar store. I am not trying to promote them. I'm just simply showing how these hold my books very nice and keep the binds nice and strong and sturdy, keeps the books from getting bent and torn up. And when I'm done, after it's kind of got a crease and a fold in it from the pattern I was working on, putting them back in the sleeves really helps put the book back into its original shape. As you can see, this is a really thick book, and this holds it up nicely as it does the smaller thin books. So let's take a look at this complete crochet stitch guide. It's a very pretty, attractive book. It is a paperback book, and this is the back side of the book. It is by Linda P. Schapper, and I got this book on Amazon. It says it was $21.95, and I honestly don't remember what I paid for it, but I do know I got it off of Amazon. It says an encyclopedic crochet stitch Bible with 500 patterns. Crochet is a versatile craft. Use only a few stitches. It's possible to make pretty lace patterns, mimic knitting, patchwork, and weaving, and create inviting textures. With this classic reference, with diagrams and close-up color photos, you'll learn 500 varied designs, including shells, clusters, peacocks, baubles, and popcorns. With these stitch designs, you'll be able to develop your skills and confidently embark on any project. Oh my gosh, what an adventure this book sounds like. So what does it look inside, and what does it have? So this is the introduction page. And again, look at those pretty designs already right there. And so it does give you some instructions in the front on how to do some of the basic crochet stitches. For example, your single, your double crochet, your triple crochets, your half double, how to do a cluster, how to do a peacock, the cross stitch design, the V stitch, the Y stitch. And they have these really beautiful pictures and examples to go along. I'm just going to show you on this page where they've done the back post double crochet and the front post. So you see they give really pretty instructions and demonstrations and illustrations on how to do those stitches. So that's a really nice section. All right. Then it has the international crochet symbols, so you can read and understand any chart pattern. Really, really nice. One thing that I can show you with this book that I could not do with the new Crochet Stitch Dictionary is show you some of the pictures of the stitches. In that book, the patterns were written out right beside the pictures, but in this book, it has a pictorial index at the very beginning that allows you to see all of the stitches and what they look like, and then it gives the page number that those stitches are found on. And there's several pages that go through showing all of the different patterns. As you can see. So you can sit here and look at which ones you like and be like, oh, I would really like to do stitch 233, which is this one right here, and it's on page 184. That is really kind of blurry. Let me see if I can fix that a little bit for you to see it a little bit better. There we go. So if that's the stitch pattern you want to do, then that's 233 located on page 184. Now, the one thing that I do not like about this book here is it does not give the stitches a name. It just gives them a number. So for example, this is stitch 24, and that's all it goes by is 24. It doesn't tell you a name for this pattern right here. So that is the only thing I do not like about this book. But like the other book, for example, this is the stitch number 60. It does give a graph to show you how to do it. And then, of course, your written instructions, which I obviously cannot focus on because it does tell you how to do it. And I can't do that since it is a paid-for book. But anyway, it's very attractive, and it is broken down into chapters. So for example, chapter 7 shows you how to do different stitches with the simple shells. And just to show you, again, it has a very, very attractive look to it. You've got your picture at the top, you've got your chart right below it, and then your written instructions. And so it's very nice. Chapter 13 are shells with small lace patterns. So all of your stitches will create, a small lacy pattern. And again, it's just a very attractive book. Again, the only thing that I do not like about it is that it does not give a name for each of the stitches. It just has them listed by a number. Here's a section with stitches with puff stitch combinations. Here's one with popcorn stitches. It's a new book, so the pages are still kind of new and sticking together. Here's a section with horizontal stripe patterns. And vertical columns. A lot of pretty. But yeah. So really nice book. And I hope that what I have been able to show you in this book has helped you determine if this book would have a great fit in your craft library. Again, it will definitely keep you busy, and the projects with these stitches and these patterns are, countless, absolutely countless. You can create anything Just let your mind go on an adventure. Oh my gosh, you can create anything and everything with these different designs. Again, I recommend both of these books. Again, this one here lists what the stitches are, or what the stitch pattern is called, I guess I should say. But this one does not. It just lists them by numbers. But oh my gosh, how beautiful. I mean, just take a look at some of those rich designs right there. I mean, they are just unique and different. Love this one right here. So, and again, they're not all open and lacy. They do have some that are more closed in for well, I say that, and right now all I'm seeing is a bunch of open hole lacy ones, but here's some like 368. That's a nice closed in pattern. There's another one. So, and using a lot of the different textures and stuff with the V stitches and the bobbles and the popcorn stitch. So, yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you a better insight of this book other than just the cover. And if you enjoyed it and found it to be educational and helpful for you, and also helping you determine if this book needs to be in your library, please give this video a thumbs up so others can find it and they can also take an inside peek at this book. Be joyful, everyone. Stay crafty in your own way. Make your own joyful creations. And above everything else, be humble and kind. And I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye, everyone.